And now, Splunk's Cybersecurity 60-second charity challenge. Remember the rules. You've got to get through an entire subject in 60 seconds, or you donate to today's charity of choice. Good luck!
Okay, I'm excited for this one because it gets me fired up. I don't know if it gets you fired up, Mick, but we're talking about
No, I hear
AI
you're pretty fired up about it.
AI regulation, right? I mean, it's an ongoing debate. It's very relevant right now with ChatGPT and all the large language models, neural networks, all the new emerging technology with AI, a lot of uncertainty about what this means and how it's going to evolve. And then also, how should it be regulated or should it be regulated? And so there was an interview on Meet the Press recently with the former Google CEO, Eric Schmidt, who, when asked about emerging AI technologies, said that there is, quote, no way a non-industry person can understand what's possible. And so his argument is that it should be up to the companies that create and release this technology to set the guardrails, and then policymakers can build upon that. But let the experts make the decisions, right? That's kind of his stance on this, which got me a little bit. We'll share our responses to that. That's the challenge for this week, Mick. Is what do you think about that? Should it be regulated? If so, how and by who? So do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Well, what's our charity?
Oh, right, the charity. The whole reason why we're doing this is the Save Elephant Foundation. It's a Thai nonprofit dedicated to providing care and assistance to Thailand and the Asian elephant population and other animals in need. And Mick, you picked that one for today. So,
I did.
yeah, so that's the charity. Do you want to go first since?
You know what? We're doing something. It's just you and I today, so sure, I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, the question is, should AI be regulated? Absolutely, because let's face it, I don't want Roombas secretly forming an army and plotting to overthrow us while I'm binge watching Going for the Gold on Disney. So, if you've ever read 1984, you know that's a bit of a downer. It's a haunting picture of a totalitarian regime controlled by every aspect of citizens' lives. The rapid advancement of AI raises these same concerns: privacy, dystopian surveillance. The other example is Terminator 2. Don't forget that. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to protect humanity from self-aware machines hell bent on wiping us out. So could be a robot uprising, could be overall surveillance. So who should regulate this? It should not be just the experts. So a world full of politicians, no. A world full of Erics, no. It shouldn't just be a few powerful entities. It demands a collaborative effort from policymakers, experts, scientists, representatives from various sectors. So that multi-stakeholder approach is what's going to govern AI and make it live up to its full potential.
All right. Lesson learned. If I'm going to compete against you, Mick, I got to put in some pop culture references because it's just each time.
I don't know if 1984 is a pop culture reference.
Well, Terminator 2, I think last time, what was it last time? I don't remember.
The
But
Wu-Tang Clan.
oh yeah, the Wu-Tang Clan. That was what it was. And someone said I hated the Wu-Tang Clan, which was
I
a
don't understand why you do, Audra. The musical genius is
complete
all of them.
lie. It's just anyway, okay. I'm ready whenever you are, Drew. All right, so I was a bit irked by Eric Schmidt's stance on AI regulation. It's this kind of hubris that is unfortunately common in the tech industry, and it's misinformed. So emerging AI technologies are not too advanced for the public to understand. It's dangerous to assume that people who use technology are not capable of providing input about that technology with regard to their privacy and concerns about bias. It's also important to consider who has a financial interest in controlling AI regulation. It's the tech companies, of course, which may be the least willing to consider negative societal impacts. When you see these decisions, when you leave it to just tech experts alone, you end up with groupthink. And people of similar backgrounds, that's when they arrive at the same conclusion without consideration of how their decisions could impact minority or marginalized groups. It's the reason why Amazon had to scrap its hiring algorithm, because the data set was from the previous 10 years, which was male dominated and ended up discriminating against women applicants. We need to regulate AI, and we need to do it with as much consideration and diverse input as possible. So Drew, the moment of truth.
Wait, does anyone in the comments want to sound off?
Yeah, if anyone has an opinion. I think we kind of had the same argument, so.
Yeah, I think you dislike Eric a lot more than I do.
Well, it's, I don't want to make it a personal attack. I just strongly disagree with the stance of we know more and all of you commoners can't weigh in because you just don't know enough,
I don't disagree, but at the same time, I would argue that, we've watched the hearings on Facebook, TikTok, social media companies with the House and the Senate, and those did not go well.
Yeah, that does
So,
create perception that other people have no idea what's going on and they're living in a different reality. I get that, I do. But I also
right?
think
So, like,
there are a lot of experts in other arenas, right? Like
mhm.
there's, the societal impact, the economy. What does this mean for, marginalized people? Those are viewpoints that aren't always considered within just the tech industry. You kind of have to expand wider to look at other implications.
All right, we can talk about this more all day. Drew, who's our big winner?
It's not your video, that is for sure, Mick.
Oh, I see that. That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
That's a fantastic look. I will have to say that I think that the people have spoken. I'm looking at four different people across 3 different platforms, and I believe they're all saying Audra won.
Yay! Thank you.